tend to look stupid, and honestly, I have been guilty of that a lot. You know, I was always hesitant to ask for help. I was like, he might be busy. What do you think? He might think about me that I don't know anything. Things like that. Okay, and you just have to throw your hands up and say, hey, I don't know this, and take help shamelessly as many times as you need. Again, this is the number one reason. Okay, do not think you're bothering senior engineers or anyone. You do not think you're bothering anyone. You go, you ask for help. Okay, as many times as you need. Okay, again, senior engineers are busy, and they will ignore, but be persistent. You need to be able to get the help. Okay, try for 30 to 60 minutes before raising alarm. Okay, you shouldn't like, okay, I you should at least work 60 minutes. I mean, that's a ballpark number. You can increase or decrease based on how complex, but don't spend way too much time. Okay, there's not enough time in a day to actually help, because with the sprint meetings, things like that, you don't have much time. So don't waste too much time. Raise the alarm and try to do what you call pair programming to get through that issue. Show your code immediately, show what you did immediately, and like try to get it fixed as you go along. Don't try to do like the entire thing and then go to, just as you're going along, you say, this is, hey, here's my approach, is this right or not? Yes, this is what I did, is this right or not? So step by step, step by step, step by step. Help, work on it, take help, work on it, like that. Okay, okay, you look much more stupid when you're fired, so do not hesitate. This is one of my biggest problems, and I acknowledge, but so don't do that. Okay, and understanding product, again, just like understanding, what do you call, the business, understanding product is very important. Okay, like, you need to have good product knowledge. You need, what is the tech stack, what is the logical flow, what is the user flow. Have you looked at the architectural diagram? You must understand the high level flow to really, like, you need to understand everything in and out. Okay, that's the only way you will be able to achieve the, your sprint targets. Always, otherwise you'll always be lacking. Okay, tooling, and then, okay, so next thing is tooling. Whenever, like whenever you join, you don't know there are many tools available that other engineers use, and they have learned that over a period of time, and that's why they are so good and they're able to finish their stories, and you cannot, because you don't know what those tools are. Okay, for example, I'll give example. When I was in TD, we're working on what do you call, a stock. We can buy and sell stock. Okay, and so there were many kinds of accounts in TD. Okay, many kinds of accounts, user accounts in TD. For example, there can be a specific account for a business account, resident in Michigan, over 65. So there are many different kinds of accounts, right? So let's say a bug comes in. Okay, a bug comes in, say, hey, this user whose residence is in Michigan, but now he lives in Germany, he's having an issue for any reason. Okay, so now you need to be able to replicate that behavior. So for many days I was struggling with that, but then I found, like, I went to other teams and found there is something called TD account creation tool. So there's an account creation tool, so you can create, and this was with the testing team. It was not with the developer, it was a testing team. So they helped me, they logged me in, they created my account, so I can go and create a similar account. For example, I can create an account for a user who lives in Michigan, who is staying in Germany currently, who is over 65. So then I can replicate the behavior and then log in as him to see if I'm really getting that, bug. So there are many tools, there are shortcuts, there are Chrome's favorites, like people are using all that. You need to extract everything from everyone else. Nobody's going to tell you that. Okay, the bad thing is nobody's going to tell you. You have to go and extract that. Okay, finally, soft skills. Okay, so you need to be able to make good friends at work, okay, period. If you want to enjoy the work, you need to have good friends. When you become good friends, your friends will help you with anything, and your mental pressure will go down. Okay, so go to lunch, go to happy hours, make friends, whatever it takes to pick friends, make friends. Okay. And if you want to really make friends, you have to go above and beyond to help them also. For example, if you are, you are product owner or product manager, can you make some recommendations for him? Can you make some documentation? Can you draw simple UI? Can you make a flow chart of a process you just came up? Can you make integration document, put it in? So simple stuff like that, you do it for the team, and then everybody's going to help you out. Okay, but you have to go above and beyond. And again, one more time, first 6 months you have to work hard, you have to put a lot of effort, morning, evening, early morning, evenings, weekends, to really make, you need to understand everything I told you. Only then you can actually be able to like really enjoy the work. Otherwise you'll always be behind and like confused, and you're like, dreading to go to work. Okay. And if everything fails, finally, if everything fails, be honest, tell your manager that you're struggling to keep up, you need some extra time. Trust me, I have worked with many managers. All managers want the subordinate to do well. And so if you're honest and you're putting your effort but it's not yielding the results, you know, most managers will help you like get through that pain. Okay. One also, if you're hitting some issues, you tell in the stand-up meetings every morning, you're hitting the blockers. Hey, I'm hitting this blocker, I don't know how to do this, can somebody help me? Tell in the meeting itself, hey, I cannot do this. Ideally you should not wait till you get to the meeting, but if you do, tell in the meeting, hey, I cannot do this, I need somebody to help me, and most people will in the meeting, they will help you out. Okay, so that's it.